No, but maybe some other kind of spirit of the worm or something. But
Well,
just that evidence that we
why
have, the
shouldn't he?
gasoline, the milk, would it be an occult role possibly, Eddie, or would that?
Your
You're muted.
microphone is off.
It's a straight investigation intelligence, I think, because you're trying to piece various sides of it. You're looking at the spiritual side. You're looking at physical evidence. You're looking at psychological behavior. Trying to piece a few. You're trying to understand if he's a supernatural or not. A fake or what? You don't really grab the personality. There are a few things. So it's investigation. You're trying to put clues together that don't make sense on their own. And with an intelligence, as you're working, at least I see that Bartek and Rafe are helping. So that's gonna be a +2 for your role, Emilia. Right. The Benz, the petrol, yeah, the gasoline. It's fire, right? It's smell. It deters and it attracts. It pisses off Garous, but it's a weapon at the same time. So it's a provocation and a threat. So that's someone who knows about your bane. Yeah, you have 2 banes. It's fire and silver. Of course, you know that he knew about silver. He must. He has a lot of money available, so he's not a young person, or he's not alone. If he's young, he's part of a bigger organization, and if he's old, he has accumulated some money. He had 50,000 euro to spare to pay 11 killers. For what? To distract you guys? To attract one of you to what? That still remains a mystery. But his goal wasn't to wipe out the wolves, of the Puszcza forest. The milk, I don't know, I guess everyone has a weakness. He's fond of sweet milk, even in the wild. He cannot, if he's able to survive alone in the wild. Fokker still needs his sweet milk. Fact that you smelled him first as an African of African descent, or whatever, Arabic, not Caucasian anyway, doesn't inform you of anything special. You can still be Russian with black blood. You can still be Bielorussian with black blood. No? That would be of course, it's East Europe, so there's not so much. The melting pot, cultural melting pot, is not as intense as in the West. But it's, it's for 21st century, so that wouldn't be some kind of anomaly. Still, it gives a twist of something like something a bit more wild, yeah. Someone that had to be an outsider, someone that possibly didn't fit and had to fight for fight for it. That's it, pretty much. This is a trail. The gasoline, this reek of gasoline is a trail. It leads off into the woods. And about him doing spiritual stuff, you don't see much of ritualistic behavior in the way he killed. It was efficient, professional. The tactics he used looked more like something like the French Legion or military special services of some kind, or private companies, whatnot. But nothing really showing like spiritual desecration of sort, or just the guy seems to want to go to the point, make it quick, make it work. But the motive is stupidly eluding you. And this trail of gasoline is yet another insult to your senses. Because you know that reeks. He knows that this is inappropriate. And it's too obvious a trail to follow for master god hunters like you. Doesn't even give you the pleasure of hunting. He's spoiling the fun. It's really offending. I guess that's 3 successes. That's loaded, yeah. And the fact that he came up after the incident at the fair. He's connected to Aliaxei. This guy has lost all his companions from a previous team. He's after a sore defeat. His best friend transformed into there is something spiritual about it, because supernatural, because there was it was mentioned. Can you hear me? Yeah, my camera just froze. It was mentioned that his friend transformed into a monster. There was no much more details about that, and that monster got ripped apart by one Garou at the time, 20 years ago. So there was something supernatural about their team. Yes, in fact. So a revenge for a mess up in the past, plus the connection with the org. Was he working for them, trying to play them? Was he played by them? He didn't have authority on them. He missed something because they stomped his mission and shuffled him aside along with Aliaxei. But he's back. Someone made a mistake. Something happened at that fair. There was a massacre there, yeah? Someone was killed, and there are supposedly some close combat weapon fight, something is unclear. You haven't investigated that side of the story. There is a witness, the daughter of Aliaxei, who was the girlfriend of the dead guy, the guy who was killed during that mayhem. This is it, guys.
Callie have the ability to talk to carnivores. Can she call out to or in any way contact like eagle or falcon or something like that? And ask them to fly along the path and see where it leads, or to see if he is on the path.
What's the gift, please?
It's the Kali speciality. Talk to carnivores.
Oh yeah, no, no.
Oh, that's
It's just a
free.
skill like that. If you want to calm down a dog, or like do something like cool, like easy, ration.
Okay.
No, you can talk to an eagle just because you have a specialized. Cool idea though. Cool idea. If you that's why I was. It's gift level stuff. It's supernatural level stuff. Like you would need Tongue of the Beasts, level 7.
Okay.
So no.
There are ways, definitely.
I guess he is taunting us once again. So, do we fall for his trap? Just wander the path and let's see where it leads us, or what do you guys think? Because this is of course this is, like, he knows this. He knows too much about us not to have noticed that we can find him with his scent through his gasoline scent. So I don't know, he's trying to aggravate us once again. So the question is, do we let him? Or maybe he is pissed himself that we killed, like, his whole crew again, and maybe he comes after us. We don't know.
I mean, yeah. Because, I mean, if he comes to get his milk or whatever, we could wait until it comes, but again, will he anticipate that? Does he have any way to detect us when he comes? It feels like something isn't right or normal with this guy.
Yeah, and he also doesn't need to have a supernatural way to detect us. Like, okay, we're a mile away from the cabin, but if he was smart, he would have made a loop around the cabin always, out of sight, and would have seen the burned cabin anyway, so he knows that we're here. Or at least he knows that we were there. And the thought that maybe one of his guys betrayed him must have also crossed his mind. So... Or maybe this is all a trap, and right now he's with another team and killing all our pack mates in the camp. That might also be a thing. I have no idea. To be quite frank, that's something that I would do. Lure one of the packs in one direction and kill the others. But I don't know how smart he is. We should maybe, I don't know, send a message to Purple Moon to see if she's still alive, or maybe yeah. Not to be pessimistic, but as said, this is probably something that I would do.
Do we want to return to the sept? Do we want to try and call the other packs here? Or is it simply enough to tell them, here is where we're going, tell us that you're safe?
As a hunter, Rafe, do you have a GPS tracker on you? Probably not, right?
No, I don't believe so. No.
Yeah.
I guess out of character with an hour and now more of play, or so, we could finish with following the trail and see where that leads us, or waiting by the milk. But maybe because we kind of started at the cairn, maybe we should head back, talk to the elders, and have another meeting at the cairn and just go through that sort of process again and see where the pack's at and where we stand and what we've done and how they digest that. That could be an interesting scene as opposed to maybe going down a false trail, a trap with the Gideon. But I'd be open to either. What do you think?
I think Callie at the moment, especially after her mentor implied that this was something this pack would have to do themselves. And after not finding Gideon with the rest of the hunters, she will be reluctant to go back to the cairn. She would, again, she's receptive to the idea of contacting Purple Moon to see if everyone is safe. But she wants to go hunt Gideon herself. But be smart about it, to not just run along the trail and find him without discussing the possibilities. But she's very reluctant to involve the rest of the cairn after Kraken's dismissal of her request for help.
Sounds good. So if the option is to pursue Gideon now, bearing in mind that the last time we followed the trail of gasoline, it just ran out and there was nothing. No trail at all.
That's right.
So I think maybe our best plan, even though it's probably a trap, is to hide the milk and wait as stealthily as we can for the day, maybe. What do you think?
Okay, so we're gonna plant the milk where he expects to find it, and then we're gonna take watch.
Do you think?
Yeah. Again,
Well, we can do
it's
that.
we
But
will
first
just
send a message
be.
home.
Sorry.
Right, you text, you contact Pixel. You guys set up your watch around the sweetened concentrated milk pack of cans, packed cans or whatever. You do that as naturally as it comes, like just a pack, setting up an ambush. Emilia will contact her companion spirit and ask him, as there is no he will be the bandwidth there. He will be the networking you back to the Sept and Purple Moon. It might take a while before you hear back from her, but the message has been sent, where you'll be, you ask basically, is everyone fine at the cairn? Anything special going on? And do you give a note on? Do you add a note on your goings on?
Yeah, as much as possible to say, we are hunting Gideon. We are. I don't know how you would say it in the forest. We're by the 2 largest elderberry trees. Half a day's walk from this river.
Or this, you could totally inform your gaffling to give your location to anyone. He could lead anyone back through the Umbra to your location without problem. He's bound to you, so he will always find you.
Okay, yes. Then he can tell them. He would have a better view, or a bird's eye view of where we're at, and what is happening, compared to us walking through the forest.
How does he look in the Umbra? This little spider gaffling, because it's still some kind of weaver spirit. Yeah, he's like a connective.
On the phone,
his theme is what? His concept is connectivity. He must come with a concept. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think on the phone he's probably just like a little like 8-bit spider emoji, just like a little dot with the like legs. But right, like in the Umbra, right, it's probably something like
A little
an
flying octopus.
elegant. No, I think like an elegant daddy long legs. Like his legs like shimmer like they're made of electricity. And like scuttles and towers along.
Sweet. All right, Pixel is gone, delivering the message. You guys are waiting and waiting, and guess what? Waiting some more.
Kelly is in Lupus. By the way, now.
Yeah, which form are you guys in?
Rafe is. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. All good.
Okay, Rafe is has gone a good distance, maybe 50, 60 meters away from the spot, and is totally concealed under underbrush, and his gun is trained on the spot and on the trail area. So as best he can, he's surveilling the spot with his gun, concealed under underbrush. Crazy hunter guy.
If I turn to Lupus, the revolver that I now have with me stays just lying on the ground where I turned, right? Okay.
Yeah, if it was something like something useless, you could fit a revolver in a big pocket. Yeah, okay, but it's a useful item.
Yeah,
it makes you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to drop it. Yeah.
You know, I really, really want to just follow the trail. Like, I know this is a trap, and I know he's making fun of us. But like, come on, I can do the same. Just walk out in the open, and if he wants to jump me, he can jump me. This might be really interesting. Like,
I'd like Bartek to do a composure intelligence.
Okay.
To not gain a point of rage.
Okay.
So if you fail, you gain a point of rage. You do not fail.
Like,
but yes, this is pissing you off, yeah?
Yes, because this is too easy. This is like, come on, guys. This is like, I can do this. I can just walk down. Like, then I will make it easy for him. You know, and then it's at least fair. But this is shit.
I'm with you.
But so I guess we just stay here in the area and just wait and hope. I think Bartek will probably go a few steps following the trail, like, I don't know, 100 meters or 200 meters, something like that, and then somewhere move a little bit away and just sit in a tree or lean against a tree somewhere, and listens if something is approaching. Listens and watch if something is approaching.
In Homid form as well, yeah?
In Homid form, yes. With
so we have 3 Homid and 1 Lupus. Right.
Why don't we make some traps while we're waiting?
That might be a possibility. Do we have anything to make traps with? Just like, if you would have an explosive or something, good idea. But, I don't think he's that stupid to walk into a vine trap or something like that. He seems like a little bit too professional for that.
It's been 6 hours. It's past midday. Still nothing.
Um,
You can take turns sleeping a little bit.
We should probably take turns resting since we were up all night. Waiting for those guys to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I will take second rest. Then I will just stay awake until
Would
some of
that
you wake up
kill
again.
some health or willpower?
You're
Your
mute, man.
microphone is off.
Mine? No.
80? No, not yours.
Okay.
80's
Yeah,
microphone is
no
off.
free regeneration. You have to go into supernatural form, even if resting.
Okay. Okay.
Or Rafe, you can go put your form back into the human by clicking on the 0 rage dice. Rafe, yeah,
Oh.
you're still in Krynos, according to your character sheet, but we know.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Where do I click? Sorry.
You click on the 0 rage dice under Homid.
The wolf tab.
Cool.
Who is going into a supernatural form to regenerate some more? Possibly risking to lose a point of rage.
Good. It's my willpower more than health. I don't know how do you regenerate willpower?
Between sessions.
Okay.
I could take that a rest could regenerate a point of superficial willpower. If anyone has a superficial willpower damage, you can regenerate one for free.
Yeah, I think we didn't get any willpower back from this session either, right?
Yeah, because we jumped right into the fight.
That's right.
Do we-
You if you had some at the beginning,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
then you recover composure. Either what is this? Is it wits or composure? Can't remember now. One sec. It's you recover either your composure or your resolve.
Oh, cool. That's 2 for me then. Oh,
So I'm completely fine again because I didn't
Cool.
take any willpower damage during fighting, and my resolve is high enough to recover 4 points of willpower.
Very good.
Superficial points of willpower.
Oh, sure. Okay, I can go quite a bit down then.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Still nothing. It's been 10 hours.
Have we got any information back from the cairn yet?
Yeah. Pixel is back. Everything is fine at the camp. They're busy. They're busy with yet another rite of the living cairn, and it's routine at this point. There nearly needs to be constant renewal of the rites at this point in time in the cairn history.
I think Kelly will see that probably especially Bartek is getting restless. So she will probably go into Homid form again and propose that we wait until dark in order to be able to regain some rage. I would like to get at least one more. So that we wait until moonlight. And if he hasn't come yet by that point, we follow the trail. She will offer that as a middle road. Say we wait until night. If he hasn't come by then, we go for him.
Fine by me.
I like it.
It's 10 p.m. when the moon rises. We're back into the Puszcza nighttime. Cool night.
So say Howler
It's
Moon will regenerate one more, right?
All rage.
Yeah, 1 point of
Rage.
rage for Kali. Bartek, 1 point of rage, one willpower healed for Emilia, 2 points of rage for Rafe. Up to 2 points if you want, Rafe. We decided that it's your cap. So do you take 2 more? Or just 1? Yeah,
Sure.
he does. Luna is imbibing this air of the forest that is still vibrant with this a hot, warm summer day. The stink of the gasoline is still has settled down and sort of like has seeped in the soil, receded as the temperature dropped. But there is still this you can see it with your nose, this tail, this tongue of gasoline, of petrol leading you toward that man waiting on the other side of that line. If that's what he is doing, but this seems it's as if something tells you that he's right there. You know, that's what he wants. The beam, Luna beaming down on you, just fills you with that reinsurance that you're the chosen one. You're meant to fix that mess. That starts to boil a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, and it's now you howl. The 4 of you howl. Brother Wolf is gone. Brother Wolf has been away. The mother of the pack probably took him somewhere. Brother Wolf is nowhere to be seen. You guys finish your pack howl and howling, and it's what, 10:30, 11 o'clock. The moon is getting higher, and the forest is super silent. Part, of course, from the night falls and owls and possibly critters and stuff, or that's the primordial wood of Europe, breathing through the night. And you 4 being played, waiting like dogs in front of a tongue of gasoline.
I have an idea. Because this really pisses me off how he did this. I find it understandable, but it really pisses me off. And I cannot form into wolf form right now, because otherwise I would lose my weapon, which I would like to keep. So, what if we try to do, like, this is probably a trap, but we could also turn this into a trap for him. Because I can be the enraged, stupid werewolf that just runs down the path and walks straight into the trap, while the rest of you, maybe in wolf form, maybe not, at least far enough away, can hopefully spring a counter trap on him. If he tries to attack me, you know where he is. I hopefully survive, and you take him out before I die. so far the plan. Yeah, this will probably work. I'm come on. He won't be able to kill me that quickly. I hope. What do
Unless
you
he
guys
have
say?
silver bullets, and we know he probably have.
Well, yes, but even then, this is not a one-shot kill, hopefully. Like, if he gets a headshot, if he blows my brains out, okay, maybe. But, you know, this is not the first time people started shooting at me from an ambush, so I don't like my chances, but they are good enough. And this cannot stand, come on. This is just bullshit. He cannot, this is not acceptable. He knows who we are, and he cannot just lead us into, no, come on.
Even though you can't have the gun disappearing with you, you can carry it in your mouth as a wolf.
Yes, but I really it's trapped. I want to see what he thought of us. Like, I hope that at least his trap is worth our time. But I don't know, he did something really interesting there, because this is. Yeah, but it's probably stupid. I know we should probably all just. But otherwise, it's easier than to follow the trail, because you don't need to follow the trail. You would just need to follow me loudly wandering through the forest. You know, so we don't have to be so, or you don't have to be so close to his trap that he probably set for us. You know? What do you guys say? Yes? No? Maybe? Anybody else want to do this?
I
Let's
say
do
we
it.
go together.
But not in one tight-knit group, because then if he has heavy weapons or something, I don't know, dropping a grenade on our head or a Molotov cocktail or something, then it affects all of us. We need to spread out. Like, spread out so we can support each other, but still not be in one 5-meter radius, you know? At least 20 meters in between us.
So can we move? I mean, Callie can move in lupus form through the forest. So if that's like, then we can space out. So one stays on the track and the rest spaces out into the woods.
Yeah.
I could be the bait. I'm the least effective in a fight. You have a gun, and you're good in Krenos. You are super good in Krenos, and you're super good as a wolf biting things. You know, if we were back in town, and you guys needed me to help jailbreak your iPhone, then that's where I could shine. But right here, I might be good bait.
Yes, but I'm worried that you will, that no offense to you, of course, but I'm really worried that he would completely lure you into a trap. My hope is that I see him. If it's at least a second before that I can react.
You get a text from Pixel. Don't be the bait, please. Don't do this.
Think of your children. Or whatever this poor, I don't know, Pixel is to you, your child or your sister or brother or whatever.
So you guys have a plan.
That's true.
Then
Bartek will be the bait?
I will be the bait and walk down the track, and you just, keep a little bit of distance.
The three others in lupus form, correct? Oh,
Actually, I think
you will be in Homid, yeah?
I think Rafe. I'm looking at Glabro physical tests +2, and they can use tools. So is he still? He can fire his gun in Glabro.
Yep, definitely.
All right. I'll use one rage dice and go into Glabro, and I will stay, 50 meters away, just going from tree to tree, keeping an eye on where Bartek is, and looking for Gideon.
Cool. Check that. That's cost you a point of rage. You're down to 3 rage. To 2 rage, yeah?
I'll go for Hispo. I'll do the
3.
dire wolf.
Wait.
Sorry.
with that, 'cause-
Hispo. All right, Hispo.
Mhm.
And Kali, same?
No, Kelly's in Lupus right now.
Okay. You wait to change into Krynos when time comes, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Anything else you guys want to make sure of before I press play?
The gun's loaded. Bartek is ready. He has a speciality in ambushes, so he's watching everything around him. And he's being a good bait, hopefully.
You scramble. You trump that trail. It reeks. It's faint, you know. It's someone had possibly just a canister of and was dropping gasoline on his way, you know. A faint fillet of gasoline, but that remains and soaked in the soil and the mud and whatnot and the mosses, and it's unmistakable. There is no tracking. There is no rolling to follow such an obvious blatant track. You feel your pack is the winging, you know. There's this wing accompanying you, spread over this arc around. I would say that there is 100 meters between. I imagine Rafe 50 meters to the right, Kali 50 meters to the left, and somewhat Emilia 25 meters, 50 meters behind you. But not walking stupidly in a straight line. You just, like Rafe mentioned, you guys are your 3 companions are just skulking their way from point to points, you know, and stealthing through the forest, just following the patterns of shadow, going one with the lay of the land, and you walk for a few miles. You walk for quite a distance.
He never turns around.
Say?
He never turns around. He never turns around. He never acknowledges that of their presence, just to make sure that if anybody sees him coming, like, of course they will probably look at each other somehow, but Bartek just pretends he's alone and just looks forward, or well, doesn't look at his companions at all.
All right. You guys will arrive. You guys are closing in. I think Rafe and Kali will be the first to spot that the general direction you take leads towards some kind of clearing in the forest. Quite a large how do you call that? A gale? No, a gale is the wind. A dale is like a valley. There is a clearing, and the tree recedes, and there is this kind of like a meadow opening in the middle of this forest, in this dale, in the middle of the woods. It's quite wide. It's at least 100 meters wide, and there are barely a few brushes and brambles dotting here and there that open space. Bartek, you finally step at the eve of the wooded area, and you go through this kind of underbrush and underwoods, and you arrive on the in this open space. Possibly you try. I don't think you stumble like in the middle of the clearing, like you're not that green, you notice that you're about to step into an open space, and what you guys see is in the middle of that clearing under the moon. The dawn is already. I think you went pretty slowly. Well, no, I guess it's like 3 a.m, I would say. So you walked for for I don't know, I would say 6 miles, and it's late night, and in the middle of this clearing, there is this wooden cabin, old school Eastern European, triangular shaped cabin. There's this steep roof, windows on the first floor, and some kind of decking around the roof that comes quite low, and the house is elevated atop a stone foundation. Yeah, that will be something like that. This thing is standing in the middle of that clearing. You peek in there, and in no time, something, there in the air there is this kind of like see us coming from the house, and you hear this bullet flies towards you. The others, you hear a bang, and someone shoots at you. From the cabin.
And dexterity.
That would be I think that would dexterity or stealth, whatever best. Athletics.
Dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity, athletics. Okay, 2. Right. You take 9 aggravated as you are shot straight in the head by a silver bullet.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I only have 6 health.
You drop to 0 health. You can feel your so if you take more, basically, voilà, you're full. You can, I think, instinctively you will be able to shape shift and hopefully not lose too much rage there and start to regenerate. Right? Guys, you just heard a bang coming from that cabin and nothing else. Emilia, you see, did you guys keep visual with Bartek? All of you?
Yes.
Bartek fell.
But if it's silver, he can't regenerate.
Well, if the silver can, the bullet went through his skull and
it's
out.
It's
He's
not
lucky.
not the silver that hurt me, because in hermit form
Yeah.
you don't take aggravated damage from silver. It's just a bullet through the head.
Yeah.
It's just, so
And this bullet just
Yeah.
your half of your skull went off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bartek just fell, nearly decapitated by a single bullet. Welcome, guys. What do you guys do?
Well, Rafe conceals
Oh,
himself. behind a
everyone
tree.
gain a point of rage. Everyone gain a point of rage. I think including Niels, including Bartek,
Oh.
because that pisses everyone off bad. Bartek, you switch as if you were like, I don't know, in a realm. It's not the Umbra, it's not the Penumbra, it's not the near Umbra. You're somewhere into an alternate dimension as a spirit, and being pulled away. You it's like you have tentacles, just silver tentacles are just catching your cranium and trying to dig into your brain, and you're trying to reach back to your body in some kind of weird alternate dimension. You're struggling for life. What do you all do, Kali?
He is somewhere between going for Bartek to save him and or go right for the cabin.
You can't do shit about Bartek now. Or you
No.
do a first aid. That wouldn't do shit. Half of his skull is gone.
I think she will just go into Krinos and go for the cabbage and hope that the rest of the pack follows.
Okay.
Can't shoot all. Anytime.
Wait. Before you do that, the distance between you and the cabin means that if there's someone there to go in melee with, that's on your third round. You need to run 2 rounds. So going in Krinos now means spending 2 points of willpower for nothing. But still, if you're being shot at, you have your 4 points of health bonus. So do you want to do it?
No, I wait for at least 1 round, maybe 2.
Okay. Cool. You rush towards the cabin?
In Lupus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rafe.
Yeah, so Rafe will just conceal himself behind the tree and start to give covering fire from where he thinks the shot came from. So he's shooting at that window that he thinks the shot came from, the door, whatever it was, and he's giving covering fire and trying to stay as concealed as he can.
Nice one. Okay. Emilia.
Yeah, I'm also gonna run for the cabin, like with Kali, but I guess maybe the 2 of us on opposite sides, so if he shoots at one of us, he can't be shooting at the other.
I think that was the original plan, that we would go from spread out, so Bartek would come from the front, and Kali and Emilia will come a bit more from the sides.
Love it. Bartek, in your trance, your body instinctively shifts to Glabro. That cost you a point of rage, just like you did. You missed your rage check, so you'll be at you're at 2 rage. Go do your regenerate.
So I need to roll 2 rage die, yeah?
Now you can you roll 1, and if you in that case, If you want to heal two aggravated, yeah.
No. Well, I thought I need two rage die to heal one aggravated.
No, in Glabro, you're correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because I'm not in Crino.
Yes, correct.
So, 2 rage die. Let's go. Well, that didn't go well. Second try. At
Okay.
least something.
Okay. Describe how that goes. What was this like? You had a flash trip into a weird alternate dimension. Like I described, somewhat your skull in no time has recomposed.
Okay. So, how I imagine the situation happening to Bartek. He saw the cabin, of course. He walked into the clearing. Maybe he even felt it somewhere deep inside. Maybe he saw the glint of the sniper rifle. Whatever happened, he knew something was about to happen. But before his body could listen to his own reaction, he heard the sound, and I think how he felt it was, he felt something hit his head incredibly hard. And you know this one scene from Doctor Strange where you throw your soul out of your body, something like that. I think at least happened. How this is how I would imagine the feeling. Like he was hit so hard that he flew out of his body. His body, of course, now only reacting on instinct, turning into a form which can somehow regenerate itself. He being thrown into this alternate dimension where he felt these terrible tentacles and this silvery pain, this barbs like barbed wire raking his skin, trying to pull him down. However, his instincts, for whatever reason he right now it's not his time to ponder about, were able to supernaturally, of course, heal his body after a lot of struggle. So, of course, he flew back. His body also flew backwards, hit the ground, maybe even fell back into the bush. And after this terrible pain, he wakes back up, like he just fell back into his body. Everything is aching. His head hurts like crazy. And while this probably happened in a matter of seconds, for him this felt like an eternity of pain, which he's now woken up to, which is still painful, but at least not so bad. And he curses himself to fall for such a stupid trap. And now he's pissed.
Awesome,
Extremely
grandiose.
pissed.
Awesome, fantastic. Rafe, you peer through the how do you call that? The scope. You peer through the scope. You actually see a silhouette somewhere in the shadow. You make a guess, and you take a shot. It's gonna be a -2. The guy's undercover, and it's night. You have your scope. I understand that, but it's still a -2.
Yeah, sure. And the Glabro +2 for physical test. That kind of.
No, that's composure. You're rolling composure plus sniping, so that's not a physical test. It's about concentration. So even again, like if you brutal it, that's gonna be a fail.
Sounds fun. All right, here I go.
Right, 2 successes. You hit the window. Your shot goes. You don't know if you hit something. You're not
Feel
sure.
good. I feel good. This is allowing the wolves to get closer, hopefully, without.
Yeah, this is
Maybe-
at least the message is sent. The guy, yeah. The wolves,
Yeah.
meanwhile, the two loopers are just closing in on that deadly cabin. Girls, the both of you, please roll wits plus awareness.
Shall I go back to Lupus for that? No, it won't affect the dice, right?
No, Lupus, don't change that. Yeah.
No, it was.
Lupus.
I
Alors,
was
Emilia,
critical.
Emilia, one success. You're still in Lupus, huh?
Do you
Cali.
want me to go back to Lupus from the Krinos when I change my mind?
Yeah. Be in the form you want to be. Yeah, that's like a slogan. Be in the form you want to be. The Garou slogan.
Give you the
So
one
one
rage
success
back.
for Emilia. Sorry, say? Bartek?
Charlie, don't forget to take the rage back. Because you lost one rage when switching to Krynos, which didn't happen.
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Okay. Something happened. I think you're not yet up. Bartek is in this weird dimension. His body is instinctively switching back to Glabro. The two wolves, the two of you, jump into the clearing and start to strafe, to run towards that cabin. You're hit by the beaming of Luna that then bolster you, and you hear a bang coming from behind. You run everything you can, and there is suddenly you see Emilia, you see a flash. There is a bang coming from right under Cali's feet. She walked onto some kind of flashbang mine. There is a huge detonation, a sonic bang, and a flash of light that is going to stun Cali. And as you're kind of like, what the fuck, Emilia, you walk yourself into a bomb, a tear gas bomb. There is suddenly like a smoke of tear gas that wraps you in, and you pulse yourself, you project yourself out of this cloud, but this thing is just going all over you. Now, the flashbang. Yeah, that thing happened. Cali tried to dodge that thing, not to actually, eat it. You see that something explodes right under you. You pound onto it, and it's time to roll Dex and Athletics. And the same with Emilia. Athletics plus Dex, please.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have a feeling that we're surviving this.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
So this is a brutal to dodge. So it's not meant to take damage, yeah. Enfin, to inflict damage. It's meant to. So this. I'm going to count that as a failure. Cali, you take 1 point of superficial willpower damage from that. The stun, you manage to dodge most of the shock. Of the shock wave, and you close your eyes at the very last millisecond, and you run for a while. You run with closed eyes. just following your momentum and went through that. You take only 1 point of superficial willpower damage. Emilia, you will take 2 points of superficial willpower damage. Divided by 2, so that's 1 point. In fact, 1 slash of willpower, and 2 superficial for the wits damage. So it's your wits is 1 point less. Just remember that your wits is going to count as 1 less. In case you were wanting to do some scanning, anything to do with awareness. Or, mainly wits plus awareness would be -1 die. That's it. Bartek, your backup. You see a flash bang with a huge sonic explosion, tear gas going off on the other side of the clearing. The two wolves are just bombing through it and buffering as much as they can of it, and closing in for yet another round of running towards the clearing. Another bang comes off from the cabin. I think this guy is going to. Let's see at who he shoots. I'm going to roll a d4. Bartek. He sees you coming back up. Something sees you there.
On the ground. He just shoots the ground a second time.
A bullet comes your way.
Oh, fuck.
There is another shot. You try to duck and dodge it. Roll for athletics and dex, and use your willpower if you have any, and +4 because no, you're in Glabro, so +2. Okay.
Yeah. And if need be, I will need to reroll with willpower.
Okay. You dodge it.
Really? Wow.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you managed. Yeah. Yeah, that hits a trunk behind, really close by. The crack of the wood explodes behind. What do you do, Bartek?
Okay, so he knows he's still being fought at. This is bad. The other guy missed, which is very good, but his position is extremely compromised, which means he will probably just roll on the ground and lie behind a tree. So the only way for him to be hit, because it's completely hiding either behind a tree or behind a rock or in a ditch. I don't know what's closest. So the only way to hit him is shooting through the tree, which he hopes is not possible. And then I have a question to...
Do you want to regenerate some more?
Yes, but I have a question to that. Because I only have 1 rage die, which means regenerating now will do nothing. Because if I lose my rage immediately, this is bad. The question is...
Don't worry about your rage. There's Harano. Oh, it's big Harano time, guys.
This isn't the other thing what I was wanting to ask, because he just got his teeth kicked in. I don't know. Either Harano was helplessness, yes?
Yeah, you feel despair and helplessness, and that pisses you so much that you gain a full rage.
Okay. Before I do that, I have another question. You can convert aggravated hit points to superficial using medicine and... What was the roll? Medicine and... Intelligence and medicine. Can I do
All
that?
right. On your
And
own
then
skull. On your own skull, I find it a bit weird.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Then
But
I will.
attempt to heal oneself at +1 to the difficulty, and the difficulty is equal to the total aggravated damage you have. Yeah. So your difficulty would be 5. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not even possible. I cannot hit 5. Okay,
But you can crit it.
Yeah, yeah, that ain't happening. Okay, so then I guess it's time to use Harano. The despair of this whole situation is a little bit too much for Bartek. This shit went sideways way too quickly. So I guess 1 Harano, and for that full rage, yeah? Or,
Let's go.
Or can I first roll my 1 rage, see if that works, and then do Harano, or no, I think that would power gaming. I would just do full. So now I have full rage and 1 Harano. Okay,
And you
so
try to regenerate now.
yes, now I will once again try to regenerate at least a little bit, or I could go to Krynos, and I have enough willpower. Yeah, fuck this, I'm going to Krynos. Good idea.
Okay. 2 rage checks. Click on your wolf. Costs you 1 point of rage. It's painful. I think your head is still adjusting. Was just about to reform itself. That you ask your body to shift, as it was already trying to adjust to some kind of form. The process is much more painful than expected. It costs you some rage, as it's it's expensive on yourself, on your very self. Now roll to regenerate. So that's gonna be
just 1.
Yeah.
1 red die.
1 for 1.
1 for 1 aggravated.
Yeah. That costs you a point of rage,
Yes.
and you regenerate. So this beast of Metal Man is going through so much in so short amount of time, dying, coming back from an alternate dimension, regenerating, changing into Krynos, calling on Harano. Harano, I think it's me. I see Harano. For me, it's a Celestine spirit. It's a spirit as big as Luna and Gaia. It's kind of a principle of the universe, I think. Or maybe it's a little bit below Gaia, but it's something ruling the law, some kind of law of the cosmos. And it's like selling your soul to some kind of evil, yeah? Not evil, but entity, And you feel that there is so much going on for Bartek at this point. And you regenerate and gather your forces. Rafe, how does it go?
Can I still charge, or is that not possible?
Oh, that's too much now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think the whole thing was already a lot. You'll be ready to take your 2 rounds of closing in next round.
Yeah, and you lose the willpower, right? Because you didn't kill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now I'm shooting that silhouette again.
All right, go for it.
Still with a -2, or is he becoming clearer?
Nothing shows more. No, the guy is a shade in the shadow, a dark in the dark, a ghost somewhere in the cabin.
He has shot twice now, though, so I would have seen some muzzle flash, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
So what's my minus this time? Sorry.
-2. Mm-hmm.
-2 with composure. Should have had a better composure. Come on now. Ooh.
Okay. This gunning into somewhere in this house pisses you off. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
What do you do off your gun?
Okay, it's that familiar feeling. The gun gets thrown into the bushes, and Glabro. I'll stay in Glabro for now because I'm pretty quick and half human. This busting out of his shirt type of figure runs across the field, but I am trying to be wary of more traps. So I'm sort of coming in from the side.
Nice one, brilliant.
Maybe even following kind of where Amelia went because she already touched off that trap.
I see. Okay, that will give you some kind of advantage to cross the minefield.
I'm glad my suffering had use.
That's right. We're all suffering here for a purpose.
The two of you still have some way to go. About 20 meters to reach the house. Roll again, please, for wits and awareness.
Rafe?
The two wolf girls.
Sorry. Yep.
Yeah. You shot. You spend your round shooting. Oh, that's a crit for Emilia. Good. My God. Double 10. Okay, Kali, you step on something nasty. You hear a click. You have a split second as you see something igniting under you. It's a mine, but an incendiary mine. I mean, if you get that stuff onto you, it will keep burning. Roll to dodge it. Athletics plus dex. You see something glittering under Emilia's foot. You see you're just about to step on something weird, Emilia, and you pass. You dodge it. You know, naturally. You saw the danger coming, and you avoid that one. Kali, one success. Kali, you take 3 points of aggravated damage. This fire, a tongue of fire just lashes on you. This thing explodes, and it is like napalm. Yeah, it's like a napalm burst, and it just splashes onto you. This burning liquid, and you catch. You literally are on fire. The entire of your lupus form. You take 3 aggravated health damage, and you will be on fire. Alors, attends, how are you going with 3 aggravated? Okay, you're 2 away from being incapacitated. How do they call it? Impaired. Incapacitated, yeah. Impaired, yeah, kind of the same in that case. Look, and you'll be catching. You're on fire. This thing will do 2 aggravated damage per turn. Right? Do you keep running in that state? Do you shapeshift? You're muted.
Can I do anything in lupus form to put it out? Can I, like, roll on the ground? Is there water nearby? Something?
Definitely. You can use survival plus composure. Difficulty 3. It's a win or lose. Either you do it or not. You have to beat it. 3. You need 3 successes. Very good. Okay. How does that feel? How does it look?
I think the part of her that is human, that lies in her otherwise wolf brain, will recognize that first of it hurts, so she will see this flash go off and she will feel this fire on her, and that little human part of her brain will go roll over. So she will just lay down and roll, try to put out the fire.
Brilliant. It's still nighttime. It's there are no clouds. A very bright moon beams down on the clearing. Now we have a Glabro and 2 Lupus trying to reach that cabin. Mines are exploding here and there. Bartek is about to approach the cabin as well. Now you're undercover. Oh no, you're in Krynos. You're in Krynos, and so there is another shot now going. Yeah, I think everyone has his turn. So next turn that will be. Now I have a round. I'm doing my action with Gedeon. Next turn, both she-wolves will be in range of close combat. You basically you can enter the cabin, and there is 2 more rounds for Bartek and Rafe to reach down that hell.
Was regenerate free action or short action?
Free.
Okay.
Yeah, on your turn. Yeah. So I'm rolling my d4. Kali, it's coming your way. Roll athletics plus dex. As you hear a bang. Okay, you take a bullet in the head. You're in lupus form. You are incapacitated. Your head explodes, and you just drop. Sorry to say, but that's the hard reality of a werewolf, at work, doing stuff.
And she faints on the way down.
You're gone. You're entering this alternate state of consciousness. You're now struggling to change into a supernatural form to regenerate.
If possible.
Bartek. You just
It's all
see,
been a fucking
you enter that clearing. You bombs here, bombs there, flash bomb, gas, tear gas, napalm. The head of Kali in lupus form being obliterated, and Emilia about to reach the cabin, and your companion to this your in Glabro. You two what, running towards the cabin? Bartek.
I'm in Krynos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we get another rage while we see that Emilia goes down?
Yeah. The 4 of you.
Oh,
Okay. So, is there a possibility that Bartek takes one more turn to check to see or to look if he can see the traps. So he can map out the way he wants to run before he starts running into a minefield. You're muted, Adi.
You want to spend your turn on preparing your way in, yeah?
Yes, so that I don't have to do it while being shot at and running through a minefield.
Nice one. Roll for it then. That will be 3 success on all your rolls to go through. Depending on what you roll now.
What do I need to roll?
Roll for composure. Survival.
Survival or awareness to see where they are.
Oh yeah, composure awareness. You don't see shit.
Okay.
This is professional. Yeah. You wasted your turn. You see Rafe running for it. He had already a bonus die for watching Emilia's parkour, and I think that's what you can endeavor now doing. Do you want to regenerate some more, Bartek?
Yes. Then I will now use. I will now regen once more.
Nice.
Can I regen again or no? Only once, yeah? During the turn?
For aggravated, I think it's only one, yeah?
Okay. Well, yeah.
Well, at least that's something. Rafe, you sort of follow Emilia's parkour and run as fast as you can through this minefield. With a +1 modifier, roll for wits and awareness, please.
Oh, goodness. +1.
Two successes and brutal. Oh, shit. I think the brutal means that you see you're going to step onto something and you don't give a fucking shit. You kind of like someone throws a stone at you and you just headbutt it, you know? Just to try to, I don't know, there's something childish about it. That you want to play that game? Well, I'm gonna stomp on your fucking mind, yeah? And so you do. And it's a big flashbang that comes your way. There's this just sonic wave, and a flash. You lose sight for the next minute or so. Roll. No, you don't dodge it. You take full effect. So. 2 superficial willpower damage, so that resumes to 1. Right? We half it in. So 1 slash willpower, and 1 dexterity less. So remember that you remember as well, Emilia, that you are 1 less wit, just in case you wanted to do some kind of awareness. And Rafe is gonna be at -1 dexterity.
Okay. As far as so that was my awareness. What's but that included my run as well. My my.
Oh, you didn't, like run. I said, you didn't try to dodge it. That was your running through the field. You're 15-20 meters getting ahead.
Getting to the house. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, precisely.
Awesome.
Let's do Kali. What's up, Kali?
Can't you try to go into Kronos?
Yeah, I think it's about time. Instinctively, something happens. The dead corpse of this wolf shifts and contortionate like a circus animal or beast of sort, and you pop into a Krynos form and try to regenerate. Another rage check. Cool. That doesn't cost you any rage. You recover 1 health, and I think that's not just a free action. All that is, I think, takes a toll on you and time for you to puzzle yourself back in and together. You already. This is what Garou do. Yeah, this is the what they do best. In fact. Mutate, adapt, shapeshift, regenerate, being just balls of, this is Gaia's soul regenerating itself. You're the last, this is it. So that will take your whole turn. If you want to narrate something special about it, you're welcome. We're already on overtime, so. I'm good to wrap it up as soon as we finish logically the scene, but there is no point in lingering too much on too many details at this point. But you're still welcome to add up something of your own if you want to. You're good?
No, it's fine. It's just she's down, so she just regenerates, change, regenerate. Get the extra 4 health, so she will look a bit more ready to go into action next round.
Okay. Right. This thing, this cabin. So is there? There's this sort of like a low ledge going around. Yeah. This deck, this wooden deck going around. And with above this decking, this lower roof, the shooting was coming from upstairs. There is like a window. You could breaking through the window straight. There is a door. It's open at the bottom.
Okay, I'm probably going to take the most direct path possible. I'm at 5 rage already, and I saw 2 of my packmates get shot and possibly die. I kept running and I couldn't even stop to see like what happened, so I think
you're still like crying from the tear gas.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. So I'm going into Krynos form. Great, perfect. And like busting like up there. Hey guys, is there any reason for me not to go into a frenzy?
To be quite frank, I was thinking about the same thing. I don't know. I don't see any downside right now. The worst case scenario.
There is no possible. Actually, there is not really any upside to it. The upside is that you have a +3 to resist a manipulation or mental manipulations, kind of. +3 to that. The downside is that you can't use your gifts.
Okay.
But apart from that, you don't have like a bonus to your attacks or anything like that. You just go into Krynos.
Ignore all painful, like all. What does it say? Don't you ignore like all health-based?
Yeah.
Downside.
Health-based penalties.
If you're impaired, you don't get the -2. That's right.
But then again, you're not impaired yet, so maybe just start frenzying once you're impaired, or shortly before.
Sure. Okay. Then yeah. I transform into Krynos. And I like lunge forward to the shortest path to get me to Gideon.
Okay. I was just checking. Okay. So you shifted, no problem. You enter this this room. It looks like an old. You have this just rotting inside this rotten wood. This is an old cabin. It just smells awful in there. And there is some meat being butchered on a table. The guy was probably hunting his own meat to survive in the forest. There is a sharp, steep stair that leads upward, and you hear a commotion on the first floor. I think what you do is basically at this point is you propulse yourself. You just spring through the deck of the first floor and up onto some beams. You just like erupt through the floor and enter his space. Because there is a he there. You finally see the man. If you can look at the scene there, I've activated the picture of that guy to the right of the photograph of the scene. Do you see Mr. Gedeon? Right, this is him. A short, like a sinewy, thin guy, his eyes, he has a shotgun, huh? He has a shotgun, he's about to shoot at you. It's gonna be a contested roll, it's either you or him. His eyes are, you've never seen something so empty. And he's crying, but he has been crying. He's super dirty. There is blood and mud on his skin. He looks like back out of First World War, trenchy. He's weirdly enough shaved, entirely shaved, and he has no liquid left to. His eyes are just caved in. He looks totally in utter, complete despair. And he sees this monster just bursting through the decking, and he doesn't give a shit. He's not going into delirium. There is no reaction. He welcomes you, he's like, and he takes a shot of his shotgun. Shotgun that spits fire ammo. It just spits something like, it looks like as if he was using a flamethrower. It's just a burst of incendiary pellets, and that will be that. What do you do? And the continuation of that, you just enter the space just like that. You can attack right now.
Yeah, I guess I don't care if he shoots me and I set on fire. I want to pin him to the ground. So I won't bother dodging. I put everything into continuing to charge forward to claw at him.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll do strength and brawl.
Very good.
Great, at the +4.
Oh!
Woo! A crit! Oh my god! You take the shot, Basically, I think you sprung through the. You grab him, you claw him, or you bite him.
Claw.
Okay. So that's okay. 5. Oops, 1 sec. Okay. That won't be a killing blow. Just so you know where to stop into your description. Now, what are we looking at? Have fun. He's human. He's tough. He won't die. You, it's yours.
Yeah, I think he, he backs up, prepares his shotgun and lets out, like, the blast of, like, flame, and shotgun shot, which sprays across, like, Amelia's face and shoulder. But at this point, she is so full of rage, it doesn't even register to her. Like, her momentum is already going. She cannot stop, even if she cared to. She collides into him, like, full force, and begins full, like, frothy snarling, like a rabid animal, like, clawing against, like, his face and chest and arms. Like, all she can think of is Bartek and Kali going down. Like, all she can think of is tearing him to ribbons. Not even thinking what would be an efficient killing blow, but just, like, rending him.
There is something terrifying about the way he responds to that. He's obviously overwhelmed by your conditioning of him, but he doesn't cry. He doesn't make a sound, and he stares at you in the eyes, and he suffers through the pain like big boy he is. And that's concerning. In the sense that what's left of this guy, you have no idea. If there is anything like a layer of humanity, it must be, I don't know. It's somewhere deep, but so deep it's buried forever. This guy has nothing left in him. Doesn't look like he's enjoying himself, but he's so emotionally shut down that even pain is not registered. And yes, you lacerate him. He's blind now. You popped one of his eyes. The other just hangs on top of one of your claw. Half of his jaw is gone. One of his clavicule just like popped out. Blood spills out from everywhere. At this point, the guy reaches he has some kind of scabbard. There is a sheath hanging at the back of his belt, and he pulls out some kind of sword, a short sword of kind, with this kind of weird triangular, fancy shape, elongated, broadsword. With some you see the reflection and the flash of the moon just is dumped on this moving blade, and you see glyphs on it. You see that it's engraved with some kind of runes, and it reeks silver. these things, just resonate with the gleam of the moon on it, and it shines blue. It's as if it was, emanating this blue light, and it shanks you with that. It will try at least to shank you with it. Right. I will do. No, you can roll. I think that will be a brawl. A brawl. Brawl your best physical, whichever. Okay. Contested, and I will roll for him. You rolled 7 again? Ah no, 4. Okay. 4 successes. Very good. Not good enough though. You will take. Yeah, she's big. New vocation for Emilia. She's the big badass of it all. Like the.
In the end, the city girl is gonna kill the bad guy, not the hunter and the professional soldier.
That's it. Problem is she takes 5 aggravated now. You're muted, Emilia.
I'm counting to myself.
This wreck of a man with his last breath, not seeing you, just grabbing pieces of your fur, and having lost half of his of what he was, just shanks you with this big broad silver sword, and that goes like butter through you all. It goes up, along, through, and through your lung, and punctures your lungs open. And you take so with 5 aggravated, yeah. So you still have 4. My God, Krynos, let's go. You have a 50 centimeter blade going through the middle of you diagonally. It missed the heart, just missed the heart, but didn't miss you. Yeah, that thing burns you from the inside, and it's stuck inside. So you will take a point of aggravated by default every round now. End of the round. No, new round. Bartek, your time to run. Yeah, through that minefield.
Through the minefield, following the same path that the others took.
Definitely. So that's the 2 rounds more for you. 1 round more for Rafe to close in. And Kali is good to enter the cabin this round. Okay, Bartek, roll for wits plus awareness with a modifier +1, please.
It's plus awareness +1. Okay.
I'm sorry for the overtime.
All good.
It's 20 minutes past. I hope you guys are happy to keep going. Yeah, we all good?
Yep,
Owen?
all good.
Can you manage?
Definitely.
Okay.
Thanks, 80. You're rocking,
Okay.
man. That sore ear seems to have you've rocked through it.
Yeah, I can't. I hear half of myself, and like I'm in a drum. And well, no comment. 4 successes is enough for you to anticipate and see them. You see something, a shape, some kind of anomaly in the ground. The soil isn't even. It was covered. This is expert work. The way that those traps were set up, and the kind of like the irregularity of the patterns, the way they're dispatched, is mind blowing. Nevertheless, you manage to stealth your way through that. for this round. Rafe, your last one, +1. Wits plus awareness, modifier, +1 modifier. What's it gonna be?
Just a moment. What's +1? Sorry.
A brutal, just like the first trap. You saw it. You heard a bang. You saw a flash of flame going inside on the first floor. You sense what's going on in the cabin already. You see Kali has regenerated and came back from the dead, and you see this. Yeah, I don't know. You have this irony. You want to step on it. It's just you want to possibly, what's the what's the point? To you have to go straight as fast as you can. You step on it deliberately. There is no dodging that one, and this is an incendiary mine. You will take 4 points of aggravated damage directly as the burst of napalm just as it did on Kali. This burst of napalm reaches and climbs over you and inflames you completely. 4 points of aggravated for Rafe. So that means that you have 2 aggravated, and you become impaired at this point. So let me click that for you. Click that.
Okay.
That's where you are. Okay. Now you have -2 to all your actions.
But if I just put on 4 with a slash, so those ones will go away, right?
Oh. Attends, sorry.
So I was only on one insignificant one, and I actually hadn't been regenerating either. But anyway, I had one insignificant, so you would add 4 real ones to that, right? So like that, like that.
Okay. No. Put it back to what it was. Put it back to what it was.
Okay.
Put it before you took the damage. What was it?
Like that.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you take 4 extra aggravated on top of your superficial.
Yeah.
Right? So you're not impaired yet. My bad.
Oh, no
but you're a flame.
Mm-hmm.
You're braced, and you'll take 2 aggravated per turn if you don't roll to next turn to tame the fire down, to take care of that napalm out.
Yeah, and can I try and regenerate now with my Glabro form? Just with one?
Totally.
That would be failure. So nothing
Okay.
happens. Or...
You do regenerate. It costs you 1 point of rage.
So one of those becomes less significant, is that right? Not aggravated? Or
one of the you're in Krynos? No, you're in Hispo. You lose
Glabro.
1 point of
Glabro, yeah.
So that becomes this. Cool.
Can a minor action, can I roll on the ground or not?
Okay, yeah, okay. I think I allowed Kali to do it on the same round, which I shouldn't have, but I'll give that to you as well. Anyway. So that will be a Dex. A survival plus composure. Straight difficulty, win or lose of 3. Remember that you have willpower in case you want to reroll anything. Survival plus composure.
How about my Glabro physical? Can I get the +2 or not? No.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's something physical, but the stats are different. Very good. You put that fire down very, very quickly, rolling on the ground.
And did I get close enough to the house for next time to enter?
Yes, definitely.
Very cool.
Can Bartek, can you remind me what your turn now? What just happened? Did you take?
I'm in Krynos.
You're in Krynos. You
And
took your turn. Yeah. You avoided. Yeah. You avoided those
Yeah,
thingies.
I ran.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
avoided. Nothing happened.
Sorry.
But I took the willpower, the superficial willpower damage, because I didn't kill anything.
Sound. Right.
Oh yeah, and can I still maybe do one more round of healing, because I didn't do that this turn. I forgot. Or too late.
Okay. Sure.
Because
Sure.
while I'm in Greeno and wasting willpower, I might as well get rid of this aggravated damage.
For sure. So you do. One more round of minefield for you before you reach the cabin. There is commotion happening, Kali. From your perspective, you know that you saw the lupus form just mid-flight, changing into Krynos, bursting through the window, projecting herself, leaping through something is happening inside upstairs. You saw a flash of fire as well. There is something going on upstairs. What do you do? You can burst through a window. You can enter through the open door.
Kelly will try to jump up on the roof and go in through the window up there.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Roll a +4. +4 athletic dex. All right, brilliant. A crit. That just looks like in a comics series or some kind of Marvel, extraordinary jump. You leap, I don't know, 4 meters, 5 meters high, with everything you have just filled up with rage. You burst through the roof and land on the first floor, where you see a blue shimmering blade being, just the guy is working on the inner organs of Emilia. You're still in this motion. You can take an action on him.
Roll strength, right?
All right. This guy is in a bad spot. There is 2 Krynos now on him. He will nevertheless try his best. Somewhat, he manages. He sees, but there is something, just like I said, this man is emotionally just shut down. He's just a machine at this point, reacting to perfection, just taking on the information. There is no fear factor. There is no failing in his behavior. Just acting just as perfectly as he could. He sees that there is new information coming from this attic that is breaking or teared apart, and he sees this falling beast on him. He just lever the blade Emilia's body, and she swerved to the side, and you miss the guy, and you fall on her, and that gives him like some kind of momentum to pull the blade away, and he stumbles back, still blind, and with this blue blade, mixed with blood. That's it. The two of you are now on the same floor as him. I'm afraid, he played you, Kelly, there.
Can I re-roll it?
Oh, sure, you can. Yes, why not? I made the full description, but then you re-roll it. That means that you push further the narrative, yeah? Not replay what I just described, because that would be an insult to my storytelling skills.
Is it a full willpower or half?
One willpower. Yeah, it's a half one. It's a superficial one.
Half one. Okay.
Yeah. You right click on your roll. Click willpower reroll. And pick the dice you want to reroll.
Okay.
It's possible. Wow.
Okay, 2 extra successes. Still, How does that look? Because you come in contact, in fact, now, and he stabs you. I'm sorry to say.
Yep. I think she goes for him and sees Emilia in this position and goes for him, and when he take out the sword, she's already in motion, trying to get around Emilia again, and just basically probably run into it as she tries to reach him with her claws.
Okay, the man, I think he's like his sixth sense. I think, I don't know. You grab his arm. He just stabs you in the. This thing goes like through butter. You take 3 points of aggravated damage. So that puts you at 8 out of 9. No, 7. Yeah. Getting there. You had 7 aggravated out of 9. Not too bad. This man is he's unbelievable. Emilia,
did he take any damage from this, or was he higher than me still?
I don't understand what you say. What's the question, clearly?
I got 2 successes more, right? So I'm on.
You had
5.
5 successes, yeah. So that's not enough. I'm not telling you how many successes he had, but that wasn't enough. Okay. The thing is, now he's defending against a second attackant. So he will have a malus to his next roll to protect against Emilia. You muted, America.
Okay.
And
you want to regenerate stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. Do your own kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a minute to try and regenerate some health too. Okay.
So it cost you a bit of rage, but you're good. It cost you 1 rage. You are at 5?
Yeah.
Cool. No worries. What do you do?
I want to try to want to try to get behind him to make sure that Callie and I are on opposite sides of him. I think at this point, we can potentially wait for Rafe, to get here as well. And between the three of us, we should be able to cage him in and tear him apart. If he gets to back away against a wall or manages to get himself, to a window or something, he could escape. So I want to, just get behind him.
Did we lose Eddie?
Yeah, I think so.
We're back.
Oh, there we go.
It's synced again. It's synced. Yeah, so you circle back and you try to disable him?
No. I'm trying to help set up Kali or Rafe to get into a better position to be able to attack him. I want to make sure that he can't press himself against a wall or get himself to an escape.
Okay, so it's a nice old school grapple. So that would be a strength plus brawl.
Okay.
This guy is an eel. He let go of that sword. He just ungrip it. This broadsword is hanging on Callie's armpit, and he just let himself flow down as you try with brute force to just pin him down, and he escapes your grapple.
Okay. Well, now I really am gonna have to go into a frenzy because I've used up all my willpower.
Oh, yeah. Ah, yeah, Callie. 1 point of willpower for not killing this round. Bartek, you had managed that. And yes, okay, she's going into frenzy.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's
so your rage go to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And that was your turn. As raging as it is, it's a roll like any other. You could have managed and be proud of it, but that didn't cut it. You go into frenzy. How does that feel? What's it like? What's the difference? What's something shuts down or turns on? Where's the switch? What happened?
Yeah, I think everything that would be recognizably Amelia, the personality of the girl who grew up in Warsaw, is gone. It's just a frothing rabid animal. She tried to be clever and still couldn't catch him, so now it's probably just straightforwardly a desire to catch him in her jaws.
Okay. All right. There is this thing as if you I think he notices that. I think I don't know. No, he's blind. He's just he's somewhere else. I think he's scheming. I think he's still all according to plan in his mind. It's all fine, baby. It's all just it's still plan A. Bartek and Rafe, I'm not going to make you roll now anymore to reach that cabin. You guys rush in, and as the four of you are, you see that Emilia has entered another state of mind, another reality. She's the rattle. She's Gaia's rattle, just screaming everything. She's the end of day. She's the apocalypse, but reversed. And this man is about to become paste, pasta, just pulp. This man is about to be redeemed and recycled, and everything now just sort of, there is this moment. What the fuck is going on? He's not trembling. There is no quiver, quake, the quaking shiver. This thing is not shaking. He's just moving like, and you see he reaches the pocket, and there is a massive explosion that blows the whole house off and out. There was explosive setup in the house. Or the man has a belt of plastic explosives around himself, and he just press a button, and the whole thing goes like boom. It's a big ball of fire. You're in the middle of it. Gedeon disappears forever. You guys, there is something he says. There is something I want him to say before that. Right before that happens, he goes like he and I think that's what kind of like stops the time, slows down everything, and you're surprised by the calm, the contained way he utters a few last words. If you'll give him that. He says, "This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a whimper, but with a bang." And he clicks on the button. Everyone takes a certain amount of superficial damage, whatever. You guys will survive this one, not him. You find yourself in the middle of this ruined cottage, this ruined, whatever it was. It's now early morning, dawn. The moon has set down. It's a new day for the forest of Puszcza. Gedeon is gone. Have you taken care of him? Did he take care of himself? You will never know who played the parts, or until the very last second he just remained in what was left of him, everything according to plan, and he sang this little song. So much more we could go and explore from here, but it's time for you to wrap this up. Where do you think the pack will be headed? Where's your character going to? What's the first reaction just right after this moment? And then, the coming weeks or whatever. And what's the future for your character? Just give us a nice little, a goodbye, goodbye Kali, goodbye Bartek, goodbye Rafe, goodbye Emilia. And the ripples, possibly the after effects. And maybe what do you imagine? What are what happened at the village? Maybe you can invent versions. Yeah. Don't take the whole night to do your your spiel, but enjoy yourself. Yeah. This is your goodbye.
Amelia would be so happy to see that Bartek and Kali didn't die. They got shot in the head, but they didn't die. When she drops out of frenzy, I mean, she loses the wolf, and is probably still like really injured. Like, she couldn't have healed like everything. But yeah, she'd probably like run and like give them hugs. That would be like the first thought. That we survived, that everyone survived.
I think Kelly will go from Prinos to her original lupus, and it's bittersweet for her that he took himself out. She wanted so badly for herself, or at least for the pack, to be the ones to actually end him. So she will have this feeling that at least he's out of this world, but not in the right way. She will feel that it wasn't the satisfaction she needed for her pack. And her wolf will cry, she will howl out with all the pain that she had put aside for her old pack, for her family. Yeah, so that will be her moment right now.
Nice.
I think in the moment, Bartek is pissed and very disappointed. Like, he's disappointed in himself that he led his pack into such a stupid trap, even though he knew this was going to be a trap. But he's also extremely disappointed how it ended. He's disappointed at the person that we had to fight, because they had all the cards in their hand. They could have probably killed us all, but they somehow we didn't win because we were stronger or better. We won because he was stupid. And this is not something that Bartek likes at all. Or at least that's what he thinks. So this is not something that Bartek likes at all. Yeah.
And in regard to, I have a final question for the pack at the end, concerning the leader, of course, maybe. Rafe?
I really want to know, yeah.
Oh, this huge explosion, transformative for Rafe, the hunter coming to grips with this strange and evil man. That his eyes showed something that Rafe hasn't seen before in the animal world. Stumbling away from this explosion to the side of the glade, broken and burnt and wrecked. He feels that vengeance has been done. We have done what we were supposed to do, and when we get our things back together at the cairn site, we should be proud of saying what we've done. And for Rafe, he will carry on hunting and seeking solace from the old people in his life, and that he gets to live again and see his child, and Yeah, he's grown up as a wolf and a man, a transforming moment, and he can go stronger into his life.
Nice. Did you have a question, Kat?
No, it was an idea that have been, I don't know, growing in Callie's mind through all this, because we indirectly had the task of finding a new leader too. So she will look at Rife and Emilia first. And I guess later, when everything is calmed down, then we are back in the can or on our way there. And she will ask Rife and Emilia if they are interested in the leader position, if they feel they are that they are the right person for it.
Oh no, I'm not pursuing leadership. There's so much more theurging that I need to learn. I know my place in the pack. But Kali, it seemed like both you and Bartok did a lot to help lead us.
Rife? Your mic?
Oh.
Microphone is muted.
Oh, looking around and thinking back over the work we did together, we all showed strength and weakness at times. I think leadership is still a question mark on that one.
And she will look at Bartek and ask him, can we share this leadership? Because Callie feels that we are, one person can't do everything. We have to be a pack and a team, all of us already. But Callie feels that Bartek have a really good grip on the human side of things, and she will offer her understanding of the wolf. She will not want to lead by herself, but she will want to be a part of it in the form of the wolf, at least. So she will offer up to Bartek a shared leadership, if he will want that.
Bartek's position, I think, has been crystalline, has been formed during this whole disaster of him watching multiple pack leaders, even Purple Moon, and I forgot what the other one is called.
The Mount.
Failing to act in a way that he would agree with. He of course understands that in the context of the society that we live in, it is extremely important, because otherwise the other packs won't respect us at all. So he's more than happy to share any leadership position, because he doesn't care for the speaking for the pack to other werewolves. He just doesn't respect them enough to really care about that. he wouldn't want to follow somebody who's inexperienced in battle into a fight without his input. So this is one thing where he will always try to push through his ideas and his mind how to do some things. But the representation towards the other packs is, of course, something that he doesn't want anything to do with. So if Kali wants to do it, I think he's more than happy to let other people do that, to fight with the other leaders.
Okay,
because
then
they are all.
it's settled then. Kali will be the wolf, will lead the werewolves. A few weeks after these events, after you continue to investigate on various eventualities and the clues you had about Aliaxe's daughter and others. A couple weeks after those events, you kind of still digesting the whole thing, trying to understand what happened and put the last pieces together and push further into the past as well. And unravel also what happened during at the fair, this brawl, whatnot. Anyway, the four of you are in town. Let's say that you're hanging. Let's say that you're the final scene. I see you having tea at the communal garden near Rafe's grandfather. Greenhouse, right? It's this bright, beautiful summer day. A class, you guys have just raged off to accommodate a class coming to learn about wildlife and stuff. So when there are kids coming, you always make sure that you're at your best, humanly possible. And you're having this moment in between, and those three, there's a trio of three black tinted window SUVs. Your typical Secret Service kind of like deal, three black vehicles driving in. In the courtyard. They parked nearby, and one of them doors opens, and a gorgeous, outrageously gorgeous woman, some sort of dame, a dame, dressed in red, a long red dress with long, flat black hair, oak features, a noble port, smoking a long golden cigarillo. She steps out of this SUV and just opens the door, steps out, and just with one hand on the door, and she hails at you with a very Eastern Polish accent. She asks, "Excuse me?" At the four of you, would you mind telling me where I can possibly find Sergeant Bartek around here? She takes a puff.
You ran off to the woods that way. So I think Bartek would put I think we would have our weapons again. Maybe has his weapon in behind, puts his hand on the pistol and asks, who wants to know? Who are you? And whatever happens next, I don't think it's gonna end well.
Who knows? The beginning of a new love story, maybe. All right, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for your patience. 1 hour overtime. Thank you for the continental people who made it to 2 a.m. The both of you. Yeah, well done. A long, a serious 5-hour session. Nice performance. Well role played throughout. Yeah, I had a blast. Thank you so much. If you want to do a debrief that late, I'm cool because I'm not going to go sleep really quickly now. It's too late to go sleep now. But yeah, thanks a million for joining that little project. That was heaps of fun. Thank you.
Right. Bye, everyone. I have to start getting ready to go to a dinner.
Right.
It's only 5 p.m. for me.
Okay.
But I had
Well
so
then.
much fun playing with everyone. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Me
See you
too.
around.
It was-
Bye-bye.
One with good dinner.
All right.
Bye.
Yes. Bye-bye. See you, Niels. See you,
See
Kat.
you.
See you
It
around.
was a
Bye,
very,
guys.
very
amazing.
awesome
Yes,
game.
thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
See
you,
you, Owen.
Adi, for running this
Thanks
for
to
us.
you. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. See you around. Good luck,
Goodbye.
Niels.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye,
guys.
guys. Nice to
Good
meet
night.
you. Bye.
See you soon.